It's that time of year for us to have headaches, stuffy noses, and dry coughs, and it only means one thing: spring allergies. And who better to help us find relief is Dr. Julia Wendt. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning.
And you brought an assistant with you.
I did.
Who do we have here?
This is one of our allergens here, Winston. He is a mini Bernedoodle. He's from Bernedoodle Beauties, is my breeder, and he is a dog.
Oh,
He's one of our allergens on our list.
Yes, so let's talk about that, because when we think about spring, especially here in Arizona, we think of the blooming of the wildflowers and stuff that can do it for us. But I want to start one. You said something right here. Our dogs can pretty much bring in allergies and bring in the stuff to us, right?
They're a major allergen, and for people who aren't allergic to dogs, they bring them in. Look at this beautiful fur. It brings it right in, and of course we snuggle with them. Oh, that lovely pollen that you're just bringing into your face.
Yeah.
But also the dander, and you know, they lick you, and of course that saliva has all sorts of allergens in it and whatnot. So
and that's when you say, people go, I'm allergic to dogs. It's like,
not
no,
always.
not always. It's usually the pollen or something that's on them that does it for you.
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah.
It can be dogs, but yeah, more commonly it's the pollen. I mean, there is more pollen than dog allergy.
Okay, let's talk about other things that we're seeing that will definitely hurt us allergenically, but also ways to relieve those allergies.
Right. So conservative treatment first, which is usually what I see this time of year when people are gearing up to potentially see an allergist, is closing the doors and windows, letting the air conditioning and heat do the work for you, changing your air filters, keeping the door of the shoes at the door, wiping off your pets, taking showers. If you can't get your kids to take a shower, maybe wiping them off too with, I don't know. But, you know, then gearing up, starting to take the over-the-counter allergy medication, nasal sprays, sinus rinses with saline, things like that. And then really thinking about getting tested, you know, confirm, is it pollen, is it dog, what is it?
Yeah.
And then thinking about allergy shots, drops. There's new things, intralymphatic allergy treatment that might be helpful. That's new. All sorts of things on the horizon. So.
And this is one thing that is very interesting. It's where I don't understand, why am I allergic to the flowers that I buy every day for the last year? It's been so good, but it's because I've gotten older. And that's something you're saying too, that your allergies change as you get older, where you could be not allergic to something, but then other things start to happen. Not
only does age play a role into it, but pollen levels. We've seen that within the last 3 decades, pollen levels have risen, and they're only getting worse. And if we don't do something about it, it's just going to continue to increase. So unfortunately, both are playing a role.
And then I'm about to do something right now that you say, kind of like watch what you're doing, but I go like, the people do like this. That's not the best thing to do, is it, when you're feeling that nose about to itch, right?
That's the allergic salute. Yeah, that tells me, you're allergic.
Allergic. But is that smart to do? Is it more kind of like, I want to make sure my hands are clean and stuff and everything? And I think when we start touching our faces, we bring allergies, right?
Not only that, but that increases your risk of getting bacterial infections, sinusitis if you're prone, and developing terrible infections. So one thing that we said, which I don't know if this is what you're getting at, but people during COVID who did not have their allergies under control did worse with COVID.
Yeah.
During, you know, because that was a common thing to do.
Doctor, I like when you come in. I like that you brought this. Is he asleep? Oh my goodness.
Yep.
All right, where can we find more information about you and getting our allergies taken care of?
RelieveAllergyAZ.com.
There it is, right there. Doctor, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So also you can head over to the CW7AZ.com to find out more information.